So let's go into what are the elements of closing the loop. For me, let's go to the basics because it's really of importance that you understand here. Closing the loop is the process where you close the loop. You have the organization and the customer. And the small loop, it's where it starts. It's the first part. It's also called the firefighting. It's called the hot loop sometimes. This is where a customer gives you feedback and they say, I'm not happy, you've not solved this, and then you get back to the customer. You solve the problem, you say sorry, and you reach out. I think this is the smallest thing, it's firefighting. Something went wrong, the customer says it went wrong, and you reach out. I know within many surveys you don't reach out, but I think it would be great that you have your rules and regulations at every 0 and 1, you ask for the number and you reach out to customers. You do your utmost to reach out that the people that paid you money are not happy. It sounds so logical, but remember the 99% of the companies that don't. Respond fast. So the small loop. Then we have the big loop. So we have the organization and we have the customer. So what if not just one customer, but 10 customers have complained? Take my example of KPN, that they say, I find it very weird that your customer contact center is not open at night and it costs me money. What are we doing to prevent them from saying that? And when you know that people are irritated about it, how do you make sure that you close the big loop? It's also called the cold loop sometimes, but this is really where you start friction hunting. So do you have your list with frictions? Do you really get into these problems and dive deeper to make sure you prevent them from happening? The closed loop is your improvement point. This is also what people love, solving, hunting problems. You do need people, budget and resources, but it is so incredibly important that you bring that forward. So we have the small loop, the big loop, the outer loop, and then we have the meta loop. And this is something that maybe I made up, but what if people gave you feedback? Do you really connect with them later on? So what I would say is the meta loop is that twice a year you send an email to all these people that you reached out to and said, based on your feedback, this is what we improved. It's showing that what they gave as feedback, that you really improved upon it. You could also do it at the end of the email when people gave you feedback, but I think it's way more professional to give it to them. Oh, and by the way, a little tip, never, ever, ever send your survey with a no reply email address. I'm so curious for your feedback. Give me your feedback. But we're doing it with a no reply email address because we determine if we're going to react to you. It sounds so weird. You have to get your structures into place. No reply email addresses are out of order here.